everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Mo Gang. So happy to have you guys here today. And before we get started, let's go over the preliminaries, get the logistics out the way, okay? If you would take just a second, if you are not subscribed, make sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell, select all so that way you are notified each and every time I post a new video. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get on to today's video. Today is actually going to be a styling video. I feel like I haven't done an actual styling video in so long. So I am going to recreate this style here. I'm going to put it up on the screen. I did this style on my hair back in July of 2018. And so, yes, this is on my natural hair. I was completely natural at this time. And I did it on blow dried hair the night before I was going to do a rod set, but I ran out of time. We were going to a family reunion the next day for my husband's family. So I had to, on the top of the dome, come up with this hairstyle. So I literally came up with it that day before we left. Like, as I'm like, okay, what am I about to do with my hair? I did this. So I kind of wanted to recreate that style. So I am going to go ahead and take off my bonnet. And if you guys are wondering about my bonnet is actually from Tiara J Beauty here on YouTube. I think her channel is just Tiara J TV. No, I think it's just Tiara J now. But yeah, that's like her logo there, and it is reversible, but I usually only just keep it on the black side. She has black, pink, and white. But as you guys can see, I have already blow dried my hair. So I just kept them in these satin scrunchies overnight. I just twisted each section up that I had finished and put it into these satin scrunchies. So I'm going to go ahead and take this down real quick off camera, brush it all out, and then I will be back in just a second. Okay, you guys, so I now have to kind of jump fast forward a little bit. I have, because I forgot to cut my microphone on. Ooh, it's so fun being me sometimes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have gone through and brushed out my hair and everything like that. I don't know if that was still in the previous clip or not, but I went ahead and sectioned off this front area here, as you guys can see, and it is Flake City on my scalp, so I'm having to really fight some flakes over here. And I did go ahead and part off the first little section here, and I pretty much just followed the curve of this part here. So I'm going to go on this side and do the same thing because I do have two flat twists on either side, it looks like. And I'm following what I think the direction is of the parting, because I genuinely can't tell. All right, now, so I have the two sections here, as you guys can see. So this one and this one. I am going to, I think I'm going to do this one first. And I think I'm going to use, I was gonna only utilize my edge control, but I think I want to keep that only for the edge area. So I'm gonna go ahead and put just a little bit right here to try to help keep this here, because I don't want any of this hair right here on the side. I don't want none of this in this twist. All right. And then I think I'm going to put just a little bit, like a very small amount, like this much, if you can even see it. I don't even know if y'all can see that, but like a very small amount of the edge control on here, because I don't really, my scalp is already, you know what I'm saying, flaking up from me not washing it well enough, so, or co-washing it well enough, so. And I will be washing my hair Saturday anyway, so I'm trying to stay on my 5 days, my every 5 days at this point. All right, so this one, I am just going to twist going back like this. All right, and that is how she looks. So, and also in this picture here, I'm gonna have it up at different points throughout the video, but also in the picture, I was fairly new still to learning flat twist, so I have now I know how to kind of twist both ways to be able to get, you know, certain results and stuff like that. And it does look like I twisted this going all the way down, just like continue the 2-strand twist. So I'm gonna do that now. All right, and now I'm gonna work on this section. All right, so now that one is done. As you can see here, I did have to redo it because it was not looking like this one. So I had to kind of tweak that a little bit. And then I'm going to just put a rubber band at the base. I only wrap usually my rubber bands around maybe 2 or 3 times, like not too tight, but just enough to secure it. And then I am going to just twist all the way down. We like that. All right. Now, let's see. So it looks like, and as I'm looking at different aspects, I'll probably be popping the picture up and down. So it looks like I did 4 sections and then a 5th one, and I did all rubber bands. So let's see. I might can actually do a little bit more. All right. So my audio went out at this point, so I'm gonna now do a voiceover. But as you can see, I am just taking that first little row there, splitting it in half to begin working on the little twisted area in the middle. And I'm just literally gonna go through, put some edge control right at the base area, and rubber band that. I go around probably about 3 or 4 times there, just to make sure it's secured without being too tight. And then you will see once I am finished doing that, I am gonna go ahead and twist it all the way down. Just going to repeat the same step with this next section by putting the edge control at the base, just enough to sleek it. Wrapping the rubber band around about 4 times. And then twisting it on down and clipping it out the way until I move on to the second row. As you can see here, I am going in and beginning on the second row. And again, my audio, my microphone was not working and I did not know. So I went ahead and just went in, came in a little bit closer, and I am going to take the twist there that you just saw, connect it to the opposite one across from it to form this line, and then I am going to rubber band that in place, and I'm going to do the same thing with the other one that is hanging. And before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and twist that section all the way down because this section is complete as far as that part goes. All right, so now I may have to do some voiceovers at certain points in time. I don't know. We gonna see, because my microphone keeps cutting off. So now I have this going. So that is how it's looking so far. This last section here, I'm literally just going to, I think this is just a rubber banded twist. I don't think I did anything with it. Yeah. Yeah, it looks just like a rubber banded twist. So just rubber band at the base and then the end twisted. And these just look like they're pinned a certain kind of way. So I'm going to go ahead and work on this last section. Let y'all watch me do that. And then I'm going to go into the forming the ponytail so I can get to working on the bun. And if I remember correctly, I think the bun itself really was only maybe 2 to 3 twists, maybe something like that. So I'm going to try to make it as close as possible. So watch me work. Y'all, I'm going through all kinds of technical difficulties over here. Like, y'all don't even understand. Y'all don't even understand. Okay, so all I've done at this point, because I wasn't recording for, I don't even understand how I wasn't, but I had to take my microphone off so I will amplify the sound just so you guys can hear me better. But all I've done so far is just clip like the twisted area here to together with one clip, and I have made a rough draft of where I want my bun to be. So I just have it kind of held here right now, and what I'm gonna go in and do is I am going to go ahead and style, like as far as sleeking down my edges and everything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that in its entirety and then put the band that I actually want on here, and I'm gonna let that sit. And I'm pretty much only going to go in using my edge control at this point to slick up the ponytail. And then I'm gonna form the bun in a few minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna do any like baby hair action. It's generally not my cup of tea, but I might do a little bit of swooped hair. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is actually put my real hair tie on. Since I have everything where and like I want it, I'm gripping a little tighter than I'm actually gonna have the ponytail. But I just want to make sure it is all up and where I want it to be. All right. All right, so now that I have that up, I'm gonna take my scarf here. I'm gonna take it and with the front in place and all. And it's pretty smooth. My little head. I haven't done this in so long, and I generally don't have my hair like so pulled up and sleeked, so it looks so funny to me. All right, so let's play with these twists in the front. So I am going to bring the two end ones, pin these together. So this is now kind of on the concept of what I still did do, but it wasn't as visible because I feel like my hair was fuller at that time than it is now, just because doing stuff to your hair over time, just doing the most. So as you can see, I'm just taking the twist and just like pulling back. So this one I just kind of took and just wrapped that way. These two, which are the ones that's the ends of these two, right? I just crisscross and pinned them back. That's all I did with that one. And then this one, I'm going to, so I'm just taking that one back behind there. I'm gonna pin where my fingers are. I don't know, y'all. I might not take this down. Because who about to be sitting up here doing this every day? Not me. Not me. I feel like Sis Bun, child. I feel like Sis Bun with this little part coming down like that. If y'all know who Sis Bun is, y'all some real ones. Because love me some Sis Bun. Not Carlton Banks is that dude. That's all I can say. I think more or less we got the look. But let me put you guys on pause for a minute. Let me go just look at it in the bathroom mirror in different lighting. I may even turn my actual ring light on just for a little more oomph. And I will show you guys the final results. I am going to add me some jewels and stuff since I did have it on in the picture. And probably put on some earrings just to make the look a little more put together. So yeah, let me go do that and I will be back momentarily. All right, you guys, so this is the final product. I will again put up the picture
of the inspiration to do this, because like I said, at the time, that was a style I just did spur of the moment, and because I had somewhere I had to go that afternoon. So this was spur of the moment. This was me recreating it on camera for you guys. And I will just kind of come in a little bit and show you a little up close. Yes, it's making me feel very little girlish. But this is it, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you got any questions for me at all, definitely make sure you leave those down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.